If a picture is worth 1,000 words, then this story is worth 1,000 pictures. This is a story about laughter, smiles, success, enjoyment, friendship, happiness, brightness and achievement. This is a story about the sun, the clouds, about the trees, the earth and time passing like a wild river under the bridge of life. This is a story. This is a story about sadness, tears, struggle, sorrow and pain. This story is about the rain and storms in our spirits. It's about the perseverance of love conquering all impenetrable obstacles that we meet on our uncertain paths. This is a story about love.
Love, usually what I understand a lot is when two people get together and if they really like, then that's what I really understand from love. Wow. Love is
it's not exactly how people think love is, but when you really think about it, it's like family.
That's a difficult question.
Love really actually means when it can mean relationship also, but it can also mean if you in your whatever you do in your daily life, if you like it, you can call it also love.
Something you feel, something everyone should have, something that would unite people, get people together. I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't know how to explain it from what I feel, but yeah, that's as simple as I can.
Oh my gosh. Like you like your pets, like you really love it, right? And sometimes you might even like people.
My experience of me coming into the house when I was 7 years old, now I'm 27. Actually, I was in a home, but it was family based, and I could feel the love coming out from Auntie Justin. We call her Auntie Dolly.
Honestly, if you ask me, I'm not Vim. Vim is the good girl in the family. She really is. Came when I was 12, and yeah, I was 12 years old. I think Auntie Dolly saw the other side of me, the tougher side of me. Even in the most toughest time where I just gave up many times, but she refused to give up. I like that about Auntie Dolly. She never gave up on any one of us at all.
They love their art lessons.
You know, that dripping, that paint, what does it feel like? I realized that some of the girls really needed that child stuff because they've missed out on it.
They love choir. They really love that. It's what's inside's coming out, all the joy, the exuberance and everything coming out. They sound like angels when they sing. I have some precious people coming into and then turning to their children and saying, "See how lucky you are? And still you don't listen to me. I'll leave you here for a couple of days so you will know how it is." And then I go, "No, you don't. This is a normal household."
Everyone in this home is my sister. It doesn't mean we have to be blood related. We are sisters because we eat the same food, we slept in the same place, we went to the same school.
I come back, I look at all of that, I'm like, it's no difference. This is the best place I can be in.
I feel there's a bond of family, there's a bond of longingness.
world, what would that be?
To see my family.
I lost my dad 3-4 years ago, and just kind of hard when everyone has a dad, especially during Father's Day. It's just, I'm only me and my sisters.
How many people have actually suffered, and like you might think that in your house you've suffered a lot, but it's actually not what you have compared from the outside.
My father somehow found us. Yeah. Once a year. He used to come like a few times a year, but now because work and money and stuff like that, and also we're older kids, so we don't need to like really, you know. Someone like cares for you and likes you. Yeah. Anyone who loves you, like Auntie Dolly.
So, to them, I'm like an auntie. Because I'm Indian, right? So they see me as like, yeah, she's an aunt, but she's also like an auntie.
My friends tell me that it's not so much they imparting into the children's lives, it's also the children putting back into their lives.
Kids always inspire you, and they think I'm teaching them, but they don't realize they're teaching me too.
To me, love is like home, where you spend time with your family, and it's hard to explain.
Where you can have a family.
Comfort, love, like, and shelter. It keeps you safe.
First house in OUG with first 2 small kids. Father was a drunk, always beating them up. Small as they were, and Mum pleading with me to help her. And starting up like that and doing what my parents taught us, God and education. There were 12 of us, and my dad and my mom, Mom was a housewife, Dad was the only one working, and we faced many challenges. 12 children, you can imagine, not enough money to buy food.
Their will to keep going, you know, they have stuff that they've been through, and they keep going. So we all have to keep going. Yeah.
We help each another through times of troubles in many kinds of ways.
Most of my girls, almost 99.9%, come in broken, and that's due to neglect, that's due to parents not having time for them or guardians not having time for them.
I didn't come from a normal family background. My father was actually a gangster. He drank and he did many other things.
My mom and dad, they kind of married very young. My mom was 16, I think. and they had 8 kids.
My mother didn't have parents, and then my father got with her, and then one day my mom left him. She went with other guys, and then after that she brought us here.
There was no proper system in the family, and there were too many kids there. You know, they didn't have the guidance of both sides of a parent. The day my father died, I was still just a few minutes before my father has died. My mother comes up to me and she said, Vim, there's an auntie who's coming to pick you up. You just go ahead with the auntie and I'll be coming to see you after a few months or so. And she's like, don't worry. And then she left. My dad passed away when I was 12 in a car accident. So that was one of the reasons why I came to a home, because I don't think my mom would actually take care of me. I think if I didn't come to the home, or if my dad didn't put me here, I think I would have been sold off as well.
I go back home and I go see my parents like 4 days. Sometimes I watch TV. Sometimes our father takes us, the whole family, out for dinner. And also we help our grandmother in the farm.
When my mother didn't come, she said she called me. The last time she called me was on my 8th birthday, and then she said she'd come over and give me a present or something like that. And then she didn't come. Yeah, that was the last time.
If I wasn't put here, how would I be like with my parents? Because even they don't have the best that I'm getting to share. So obviously, if I wasn't here, what would happen?
Basically, we are a very broken family, dysfunctional if you ask me, because my dad was an alcoholic and my mom kept leaving the house because my dad gets abusive when he drinks alcohol, so every one of us would get it, but I think the one who gets it the most is my mom, and I don't think any woman should be in that kind of position.
When I was younger, with my parents, leaving them.
When I have dreams, some dreams about ghosts last time, but now I don't, because I believe that the Lord is with me, so I didn't have any dreams again.
The next few days I was like, where's my mother, where's my mother, where's my mother? I don't see her coming, and I would go to the grill and I would wait there, and I would just wait there hoping and knowing that she would be coming, but she never came. A year she never came, and I would stand there and I would cry and cry and cry. So about a year after that, I was like, okay, let's give up hope, my mother's not coming. It's not the first home I've been in. I've been in and out of homes before. One was really abusive, and they usually hit the kids a lot. As much as I'm, always rebelling, because I see it as a self-defense for my own feelings. Yeah. So I think being brought up in a very tough environment, it's made me a tough person. And I think even today my friends are always like, you don't have to be so hard on yourself. I'm like, no, you don't understand.
A lot of pre-planning, a lot of prayer, a lot of not showing how I feel, keeping all my fears at the back, then it's okay. But I must say the girls are also fantastic. Awareness. People who come in, some people who come in still don't have the awareness. They come in, they look at the children and they get surprised that they speak well, they talk well, they look healthy, they're dressed well. Because that is the opposite of how children in homes should look like.
Kids just need to learn to be kids. So, the world is going so fast, and they have mobile phones, they have iPads and all of that thing, which for me, all they do is yes, people think they're smart, but all they're doing is this. They're just doing this, and they miss out on so much.
I don't want the cycle to repeat for myself. That, you know, all the women in my family, the only chance they have in life is just ruin their life. I don't want that. So I told myself, even if I'm going to be 50, I'll still go and do my degree. It was only just my elder brother and my elder sister who could go to school. The rest of us were playing around, and I was actually supposed to go to school then, but I didn't go. That's why I missed out my kindy and Standard 1. If I were to be with them, I don't think so I'll be able to be where I am today now.
If you have a problem in a family or something like that, there shouldn't be a divorce, there shouldn't be separation in family, because family should stick together.
I worry sometimes that I won't be able to finish my studies.
The cars. The cars, like, you know how Malaysia is like, people are just like, right? So like they need order in, yeah. When you see someone hurt, right, if you have gone through it, you can actually know what they're actually going through, yeah.
It's bad because I'm not with my parents most of the time, and they like don't contact hardly. So just like my dad, I will not know what will happen to them. So it's like sometimes I will like, what's happened to my mom, you know? So.
For the past 5 years, it's really dropped our funds. So I always have to make sure that I have enough money in the account, in our general fund. In a better world, I wish I did not have to worry about funding, but that's it. It's a reality.
This is a journey. This is a journey where everyone takes a step in a very unique way, where everyone falls down but stands up on its own or aided by others. A journey impeded by storms and bumps. A journey where at the end of the road, the rainbow awaits. This is a journey of little humans at the start of their life, but yet so far into it. A journey where opportunities and dreams meet at the end of the path, and where regrets and struggles are left behind. This journey is filled with discoveries, options, goals to reach, and people to meet. It's where happiness is to be found along the way, and not at the end of the road. This is a journey of life.
Moments, it may be very little things, but the good moments are, like I said, when a child begins to read. Weekends, because there's no cook weekends, they want to cook, and to see their look, the look on their face when, "Auntie, you must eat this," and you know, tasting it, and their accomplishment that they have actually cooked something and Auntie likes it.
Whenever I come back from from over the weekends, and let's say it's a festive weekend, Chinese New Year or Hari Raya, what we would do is, because most of the girls would not go back home and they're still here with us, Auntie Dolly will plan, okay, let's have a makan together. So all of us would cook. Then we'll come out to the garden and we'll eat together. So it's like a family. That's how a family would do.
It's those little things, it's the everyday things that when they do, and I look at them and I think, yeah, all right, things are good, things are right. Yeah.
I think one thing I love the most is Friday nights, because what we do on Friday nights, it actually started from the old house when there were lesser kids, but it still over here. We actually bring all our mattress down, or most of our mattress, so we actually lay it all on the floor in the hall, and we actually have a projector and we all watch a movie and everyone is lying down, and there's like this whole bunch of kids who are just making noise everywhere, but at the same time you feel very, how do you say this, you feel very comfortable.
So many. I don't know if there's any happiest, but I guess everything is happy.
Uncle, no uncle. Yes, uncle. To be honest, everyone fights, everyone loves each other, so it's like uncle.
You know, it's like really nice feeling when people is getting saved, you know? Yeah.
Because they've missed out on all those simple, beautiful things. And I think kids are taught, like, to be happy, you have to have all the big things. So art for me is about that sensory development. It's about feeling things, different ideas, how to problem solve, how to use things differently, how to realize there's another world outside of the iPad and the mobile phone and Selena Gomez and sorry Selena.
We had baking lessons. It was kind of fun because like we got to throw fly each another, but it's fun to bake as a family together.
When it is Christmas and also my birthday.
Just a smile when I come in and they're like, Auntie, can I hold your bag? Can I carry this for you? Auntie, what are you wearing today? It's just that human interaction, you know.
When all of this, the whole house like come in a circle, we have devotions, but sometimes we talk about other stuff and all, and we laugh a lot. And when we had our group picture taken, we like that because like it was like a family, like, you know, yeah, it was nice.
And I had one or two very nice people explaining to them about their backgrounds, how difficult life was for them. But because of education, changes are possible. So it's a good thing for the children to understand that, to look at a grown-up person and to know, oh, okay, it happened because education made it possible.
Not just go through life going through what they have to, but have a meaningful one and a purposeful one when they leave this house. She wants them to see that they've made something of their life.
So my greatest wish is for the children to grow up as kind people.
People say when you receive, you have to give it back.
Give back what others have been giving. Give your talents. If you can sing, sing for others. If you are a nurse, help someone.
I think that because some homes don't run as good as Auntie Dolly, they didn't see the importance in the kids. It's because there you're just passing through. Here you may belong to a place. I think the kids here are very blessed. I I think they get better opportunities than kids outside.
There have been times, there still are times when I question myself, what am I doing? But when you hear a child reading for the first time, a child who could not ever read, who could not speak English, reading, that's priceless.
I never spoke English much because I spoke in Malay and Tamil.
Many people poured into their lives, and for them to be touched so that they will touch other lives.
I thought it'd be nice, you know, to give that back, even if they just learn some artistic skills or just that somebody cared for them. Yeah.
To tell them what love means and how they can love others.
To become a midwife, to be a midwife, yeah. I like to know as saving babies that some babies can't be saved, right?
No, actually I did really want to become a psychologist before I even knew what it was, because I felt that's what I needed to do, because at first I wanted to be a scientist, but then after a while I think I should help people.
I want to become a nurse because all around the world there's so many children like dying or not well taken care of. So I want to help them in hospitals.
Yeah, I already explained it. I like to see people's lives saved and people being happy.
My biggest dream is to become a doctor for babies and to see them grow up.
I really want to go out and be a psychologist and help people who need help out there.
Me helping in a hospital, caring for small children.
My biggest dream is to anything, right? To live in the countryside, in a cottage with family. Yeah.
My biggest dream was when I wanted to be an artist.
I would like to go to Bible college and then teach younger kids, kindergarteners. Yeah, that's the biggest dream I've had.
They want a degree holder social worker to help with the home. The passion is there, it's been there all along. You just have to put it in writing and in paper. It's my second year now, I'm just starting. I'll finish it.
I actually wanted to be a secretary. I think I still am, but I do not want to go to that position so fast. You have to start from the lower positions. So now I'm an admin in an architect firm. So from then on, I think I'll be able to be a secretary.
Orphanage, why should it be a sad place? Why should it not be like a normal household, where the children are allowed to make mistakes and laugh and cry and fight and everything else? It's a normal household.
We did have our fights, the three sisters. So we did have our fights, but it's nice.
My youngest brother, 8 of us, my youngest brother was actually given away for adoption when he was a baby. I think my mom did that because she got a bit of money. We actually met on Facebook because we look alike. We look very much alike, and then we found ourselves on Facebook.
When I'm not feeling well, they overwhelm me, they kill me with their kindness. They bring water for me, and then I have to take a sip of it so that I don't offend them.
When we get angry, we get angry in a certain way, but then our sisters like Susanna and Shalini, they make us happy. So
Funny stuff. Yeah, friends. when they fight over silly stuff and stuff like that. Yeah.
Sometimes also when I insult my sisters, it's sometimes fun because it does make sense also. So we just laugh about it.
Happened, and maybe individual kids need me to be a bit more nurturing. And yeah, and some other kids need me to be a bit more. I'm an art teacher. Yeah, so it's like a cake. So, Roger.
Very loving sisters. Yeah, we are you all look like nice sisters, but actually we have
You never argue about anything?
we always give a lolly piece.
And we only came at the right time.
That's why it's called home of peace.
Each one had a character.
There was a sofa chair and Dolly's brother walked in and she was sleeping just right there with the mouth open, uncle.
It's scary, you know. Snakes, I don't quite like it.
To be honest, everyone fights, everyone loves each other, so it's like
Uncle, last time we used to call her Susanna Banana.
when she used to annoy us like crazy.
Somebody went to sleep. She was on her bed sleeping, but my bed there was only mattress. There's nothing on my bed. I went to her cupboard, I took off all her clothes and I brought everything down. She gave up, she gave me back all my stuff.
So she wanted to go to the toilet. The girls' toilet was locked in the old school. And so she went to the boys' toilet. So they're knocking on the door and Susanna like pretended like in a man's voice. I didn't cry. Uncle, they know I'm so scared of everything. Everything, Uncle.